and welcome to Airfield Mixologist. As you can see, I've just taken a carburetor apart and I found so many issues with it that I'm going to make this video, and I'm going to title it somewhere around things not to do with a Holley carb. Okay, so in no particular order, and this is exactly how the carb is. I haven't done anything to it yet. So check this out, this innovation. First of all, obviously the throttle lever is broken, so that's already an issue. But somebody decided to create a sort of double pumper thing with this carb by tying it there with a bit of kind of copper wire. Don't do this, okay? If you want a Holley double pumper, buy a double pumper. Don't try to do this stuff. This carb is never going to run right. So that's kind of one thing. Then let's have a look. Condition of the carb. Yeah, this is rather nice. Look at this. This is a wonky fuel transfer tube. Yeah, I'm sure that adds 3 or 4 horsepower into the mix. This is lovely. This is the needle and seat assembly, and obviously somebody decided that the original bolt wasn't good enough, so they decided to just completely change it and ruin this in the process, and probably wasn't fuel tight anyway. Don't do it. Just get the original part. It's not that expensive. But one of my personal favorites here, and I really need to bring you up close and personal, because this is really something, both on the base plate and on the metering block. So let me bring you closer. Okay, so when I took this carburetor apart, I noticed straight away something quite iffy, which is these jets. As you can see, they are not the standard Holley jets. It must be probably some kind of Weber jets, and somebody has kind of put some sort of helicoil kit in here to put this kind of different jets on. Not something I would particularly recommend. I would say if it's a Holley carb, just use Holley jets. And it doesn't stop there, because this was the gasket that came with the carb, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but basically what these are the wrong size gaskets. So if you, let me see, it might be difficult to see from there, but you can see here that the gasket material is basically larger than the size of the throttle plate, and the same thing happens with the main body. So basically what it is that somebody put the wrong gasket in, and therefore what this causes, and you can see there is a slight kind of witness mark in the gasket, that you can see that the gasket is off by the diameter of this witness mark here. What this does is produces a restriction in the airflow for all of the barrels of the carb. So I would have thought that the functioning of this carb kind of on the street would have been absolutely diabolical, and also with these jets, assuming that they are kind of gas tight. I mean, I'm gonna have to take this kind of right off, and the metering block might be a write-off. Obviously I need to take off all the kind of gasket material and that kind of stuff, which I'm gonna get on. But look, this is another thing not to do. obviously somebody hasn't used the proper Holley. Well, okay, here's the proper, it's the proper gasket, but not here. And obviously that's probably why this is all wonky like this, because somebody used this where they shouldn't have. That is a very it's the wrong kind of gasket basically. And as you can see, there's the residue at the bottom of the bowl, but that's kind of normal. And let's have a look. Let's test this. Oh no, actually it still works, which is good. But that's it. I just wanted to give you that kind of introduction to this lovely little project of things not to do with a Holley carb. You should try to avoid this. And if you, especially this gasket thing, it's very important when you're building a carb that you put the right gasket on. So that's it, and I'll see you on the next episode. I'll probably show you the progress of this and what am I going to do to sort this stuff out and clean it up, and obviously I need to put a brand new shaft and all of those other bits. So see you on the next episode.